New at 5, construction crews are transforming almost 1,000 acres of Licking County into a semiconductor chip manufacturing campus. But more than a century before Intel announced it would build its new factory in Central Ohio. But before a century before Intel announced it would build its new factory in Central Ohio's farmers built a livelihood and legacies on that very same land.
NBC4's Jamie Ostroff has been following Intel's impact on our way of life. Tonight, she looks at the impact on agriculture. Jamie?
Yeah, of course. And it's not just Intel coming to Central Ohio. Other tech companies and suppliers are setting up shop here because of Intel. And with that comes the need for more housing, more entertainment, more retail, and of course the other services we need in our daily lives. It has driven up the cost of real estate in the area and increased the pressure on farmers to sell their land. You couldn't tell by the peaceful Tuesday morning on Lind Fruit Farm, but these sprawling fields in Pataskala are about to get really busy.
My favorite part about the job is watching families come out, whether they pick apples or pumpkins or shoot the cannons, go through the sunflower event or the corn maze.
The sunflowers are in bloom, just waiting to be the backdrop for that perfect fall selfie. The first apples of the season are ready for families to pick this week. And the farm market, even on a weekday morning, is already bustling.
Growing a nice crop is rewarding, but seeing the reactions of the end user, so to speak, is almost priceless.
The farm started as a small orchard purchased by Andy Lind's great-grandfather in 1916. It's since expanded to become the popular pick-your-own operation that stretches across multiple sites and hundreds of acres. Much has changed over the past century, but it's that straight-to-consumer business model that Lind believes will keep his farm going, while the landscape around it transforms into the so-called Silicon Heartland.
We are ideally situated near a large metropolitan area. It'll be approaching 2 million people, and generally speaking, they're fascinated with the opportunity to pick apples.
But there are a lot of commodities farmers in Central Ohio as well, the ones who don't sell tickets for sunflower selfies. They sell what they grow to grocery stores or companies that process and produce food products. That is where Lind gets concerned.
Because of Intel's presence, the pressure to sell property is just increasing and the values are increasing. So the question is, if you own a farm, you own a lot of real estate. The value of that real estate goes up. If you're a commodity grower of corn or soybeans, how can you justify continuing in that business?
Lind says he has not gotten any offers from developers yet, but other farmers closer to the Intel site in New Albany have. For now, Lind is excited to see what the future holds with Intel in Licking County.
What they bring to the county or the area is a lot of increased economic opportunity, and as a farmer, I can take advantage of that.
And while Lind and his sister plan to someday sell their interest in the farm to their children, he wonders if that generation of Linds will be the last to own Lind's Fruit Farm.
30 years from now, I don't know what Central Ohio will look like, but I imagine that the pressure because of land value will be greatly increased. It'll be a challenge for them.
Now, Lind says if utility prices increase, he will have to raise his prices for consumers to make up for that cost. Thanks to Ohio's current agricultural use value laws, commercial farmers like Lind are protected from those soaring property tax rates as property values in Central Ohio continue to climb.